Redo You, the podcast that teaches you tools and strategies so you can build the confidence to rediscover and reinvent yourself. With me, Emma Hull, your favorite life coach. Each week, I'll introduce a concept that you can implement right away so you can live your most authentic life. Let's get started. Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to the Redo You podcast. It is so wonderful to see you here today. Thank you for joining me and for supporting me and to choosing to support yourself and invest in yourself by spending this time thinking about how you can amplify your life. And the idea that I'd love to share with you today is around the difference between thinking and doing. Because how often do you have a great idea? Maybe you have tons of great ideas every week. But then the difference of actually translating them into action. I was actually just on a strategy session with a new client, and she shared that she has tons of great ideas for her business, but then doesn't actually get around to logging onto her website and making those changes or putting the offer out there into the world. Unless you choose to be the change, to take action, those ideas aren't going anywhere. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't do something about it, it's not going to have the impact that it potentially could have. You're wasting an opportunity to change your life and to change the life of who knows how many others. Recently, I was at an incredible 3-course dinner for over 120 women here in my local area, and the organizer shared in her talk that she started the event during COVID because she was feeling lonely and disconnected. And so instead of sitting around feeling lonely and disconnected and wishing that there were an opportunity, or even thinking about creating an opportunity for women to gather together in community and support each other, instead of just having an idea, she took action. She took her dream, her idea, and she did something about it. And it started small, and it grew. The first dinner was 20 women. I forget what the second one was, but this third one was 120 women. She took her idea and she took action. What ideas do you have? I know you have tons of amazing ideas floating around in that beautiful brain of yours. What ideas do you have? And how can you turn them into action? Think about how when you do, the benefit that you're going to receive, that other women are going to receive. I started a book club just over a year ago now because I wanted to be part of a book club here in Sun Peaks. And there was one, but it was already incredibly oversubscribed. So I started my own beautiful book club. And each month I get together with 10 women and we chat about the book and all kinds of other aspects of life. And it's been an opportunity for connection between people that wouldn't get to know each other otherwise, and that we get to know each other on a deeper level. Whatever idea you have, however small or however big it is, however realistic or unrealistic it is, ask yourself, what's stopping you from actually getting up off the couch and making it happen? Probably fear. Fear is often the thing that holds us back from doing anything. But what's the worst that can happen? And what's the best that could possibly happen? If you do implement your idea, what is the best possible outcome? Think about that. Think about what that would be like, and allow yourself to smile and in your body feel the result that you can create. Now ask yourself, what is the smallest step that you can take towards creating that? How can you take a step towards changing from an idea towards action? Got your idea? That first step? Okay. You know what's coming next. I'm going to ask you, when are you going to do it? Because this is about turning your idea into action. Decide when you're going to do it, commit to it, and that's your first step. You're on the path, you're making it happen, and I cannot wait to see what you create. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Redo You podcast. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review, and tell a friend, because together we rise even higher. See you next Friday.